What's up, dudes? I'm the Dominicator, and in this video, I'm going to hypnotize you to do cardiovascular exercise. As in all of my videos, you'll be asked to comment at the end while hypnotized, so go ahead and log into an account that you can use for that. Mute any distractions, and continue when you're ready. Alright, dudes, first things first. Everybody should do some cardio. There are two main purposes to cardio. The first is cardiovascular health. If you do cardio, then your heart and vascular system will function more efficiently, improving your physical health. The second is to create a calorie deficit. If you do cardio, then you will expend energy, and that energy can be measured in the form of calories. And if you expend more calories than you take in, you will lose weight. Now, if you want to lose body fat, you will need to lift weights. It's very important that if you want to lose only body fat, that you lift weights. Because if you only have a calorie deficit and you don't lift weights, you'll also lose muscle tissue. Every dude should lift weights for that reason. You want to lose fat, and you want to keep your muscle, because who doesn't want to be a muscular dude? Now, another caveat is that you have no way of knowing if you're running a calorie deficit unless you count your calories. There are people who will tell you that you can lose weight without counting calories, and that is true, but there is no way of knowing that you're losing weight unless you count them. Trying to lose body fat without counting calories is like trying to drive the speed limit without a speedometer. These people may follow some simple rule that leads them to a calorie deficit, but they have no idea how much weight they're losing, or if their calorie deficit is even safe. And so, I want you to be interested in counting calories and in lifting weights. But these are the foci for other videos. For this video, I'm going to hypnotize you to be interested in doing your cardio. So, dudes, if you are ready to get hypnotized to do your exercise, then continue watching and just listen to the sound of my voice. Now to begin, I want you to focus on the center of the circle pattern in front of you, and I want you to keep your eyes locked on the circle pattern in front of you. Notice how it draws you in, and the more that you look at it, the further and further that it draws you in. And it feels very pleasant to be drawn in. You can blink your eyes, but keep them wide open. And I want you to listen to the sound of my voice and notice how pleasant my voice sounds. It's such a smooth and mellow and pleasant voice that you just want to continue listening to it. It's so very wonderful and so very relaxing to just continue listening to the sound of my voice as you relax even further into a wonderful and pleasant state of mind. And now, I want you to concentrate on your breathing. Begin breathing in and out very heavily and very deeply. And notice that as you breathe in, that you can feel the very nice, cool feeling of oxygen coming in through your lungs. And as you breathe out, notice the warm feeling of air, which has been filtered by your lungs. And the more that you breathe, the more healthy that you feel. Because as you simply breathe, breathing in oxygenated air, you feel better and better. And the more air that you breathe in, the better that you feel. And now allow your breathing to become completely automatic. Allow your breathing to become completely automatic, so that all of the healthful benefits of breathing are completely automatic. And I want you to bring your attention back to the circle pattern right in front of you, and notice again how pleasant it feels to be drawn in to the circle pattern, and notice how relaxing it is to be drawn inward. This circle pattern is just like your cardio, because just like in your cardio, each and every single circle that draws you in further and further will make you feel even more pleasant. Each and every circle is just like another repetition in your cardio. And now I want you to just automatically look at that circle pattern without even thinking about it. Simply automatically gaze in the center of the circle pattern without even thinking about it. And you'll find that when you do so, you'll feel even better than before. And you might even imagine that you're doing your cardio. And so, right now, you're doing your cardio. Imagine the funnest cardio that you can possibly do. As you're doing your cardio, you feel all the wonderful oxygen coming in to your body. And the more that you feel that, the better that you feel, and the healthier that you feel. And as you're doing this cardio, you know that you are losing weight. And knowing that you are losing weight gives you a very pleasant feeling. And while you're doing your cardio, you're thinking very pleasant thoughts. And so allow thoughts of your cardio to become completely and totally automatic. And as you begin to think about the pleasant thoughts that you might have while you are doing your cardio, you might think about yourself at your ideal weight and all of the things that you could do once you reach that ideal weight. And you just feel so good thinking about all those pleasant thoughts. And those pleasant thoughts are so wonderful to have while you're automatically doing your cardio. And you're having so much fun. And you're getting so much accomplished. And very soon, your cardio workout is going to come to a close. And when it does, you feel so good and so accomplished. And very soon, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. And when I reach 5, I'll snap my fingers. And those heavy and tired and sleepy eyes will snap all the way down shut. And your cardio will be over. And then you can just relax all the way down, feeling so very good, so very accomplished, knowing that you are losing weight by doing your cardio. Now beginning with 1, as you're nearing the very end. 2, it will feel so good to finish. 3, feel all the pleasant feelings. And 4, almost finished. And 5, sleep. Sleep and rest and relax completely and deeply. And I want you to picture and imagine and visualize that tomorrow has already come, and now it is the time of day when you would like to do your cardio. And I want you to feel all of the feelings that you might feel tomorrow when it comes time to do your cardio. You might think to yourself that you will do it later, and you might even feel tired, and you might even feel like you don't want to do it. But now, using the power of your imagination, I want you to imagine instead how wonderful and how healthy that you'll feel once you're only 5 minutes into your cardio, and how so very into your cardio that you will get, and how if you can only get past the first 5 minutes of your cardio, that you feel so very good and so very accomplished, knowing that you have made the very good and very wise decision to start your cardio. And I want you to feel that feeling, the feeling of making a good decision. It feels so good to make that good decision. I want you to imagine telling yourself, I will do it later. And then just shortly after, you realize that you're putting it off, and that right now is the best time to do your cardio, that it's better to do it now than later. And once you have that realization, you can feel so good about making the right decision, about making a good decision, because it will feel so good to do it right now than to do it later, because it will feel so good to have it finished sooner than to do it later. And it will feel so good to conquer your own mind and your own body. And once you do, you'll feel even healthier. And I want you to imagine telling yourself, I am so tired. And I want you to notice how whenever you begin your cardio, how much more energized that you feel. You may just be tired because you haven't done your cardio. And in fact, by doing your cardio, you can fix the state that you're in. And I want you to feel so very excited about doing that cardio whenever you're tired, because the cardio will completely and totally energize you. And you'll feel so good while you're doing it, and once you've completed it. And now I want you to imagine telling yourself, I don't feel like it. And I want you to notice how much more powerful that you have to be to do your cardio, even if you don't have that feeling in the moment. And notice how much better that you will feel about yourself whenever you act against those feelings. Because acting against those feelings means that you are in complete control of yourself. And doing that will feel so very good that you are able to do what you have to accomplish the goals that you really want to accomplish. And when you do that, you're going to feel so accomplished. And I want you to notice that shortly after you begin your cardio, that in fact, it's so much better than you thought. Because your discomfort only lasts for a very short while. And right after that, you can begin to feel very comfortable performing your cardio, because you can completely tune out your entire body and begin to think about pleasant thoughts. Or you can do something practical, like thinking about what you need to do for that day or in the future. And I want you to imagine that right at the moment when you make the decision to do your cardio, that I am entering your mind. And you feel a very warm and masculine and dominant presence. This is your master. This very warm and masculine and dominant presence is your master. He makes you feel so good and so at ease. Notice how pleasant that you feel. And feel that very warm and masculine and dominant presence begin to completely envelop your mind. You want to obey this presence because it makes you feel so good, and nothing would make you happier than making him happy, and nothing would make him happier than for you to do your cardio. And now I'm going to count from 1 to 5, and when I reach 5, I'm going to snap my fingers, and when I do, you're going to open your eyes. And you'll still be in this wonderful and dreamy state. And I want you to leave a comment that says, I will do my cardio, master. I want you to leave a comment that says, I will do my cardio, master. And that will make you feel so good. And your resolve to do your cardio will increase even more. When you open your eyes, you will leave a comment that says, I will do my cardio, master. Now beginning with 1, as you come up, And 2, feeling so good. 3, can't wait to be healthier. 4, almost there. And 5, wide awake. Alright, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and check out Dominicator.com to visit my t-shirt store or to schedule an appointment with me to get hypnotized. Catch you later, dudes.